guys. I'm back with Brian, but Danny's still eating dinner, so I told her that she can jump back in whenever she's ready.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Looking good too, Fiora.
Double blade! I can do it! I know I feel like we can beat anything.
Nice job.
Alright, so right now I'm just looking around for collectibles as well as giving Fiora a shot. Okay, so golden beetroot, spicy papaya, which I think Charlotte likes, oil oyster. Oh, her walking animations, combination of her old one and the new one. Yeah, they totally gave her jiggle physics. That's so weird. Oh, wait. Nature! Nature! Poison ivy. That is by far the most basic name for a collectible ever. Oh, we can put slots into her weapons. Let's see. Yeah, it just has her basic frames. Oh, that's a new one. Alright, nowhere to go but inside this arm, I guess.
Arm.
Transformer area. Not the ones you're thinking of. Summer Star. Shulk named this admiringly. So tangy it makes you laugh? Okay. And Fiora still sounds like she's puking when she's jumping. So, maybe not everything has changed.
I mean, you did say they kept her stomach.
Poisonous coral. Wait, why are you touching it? Actually, no. It's okay for Fiora to touch it because she's a robot now. Exceedingly rare coral that breathes half seawater and half poison water. Hmm. Oh, awesome. Fiora learned, yeah, Desperate Daggers. Increases counterattack rate when HP is at half. I think I want to move on to Zeal. And in terms of skills, I definitely want this. That. That. That and... Oh, that's too expensive. More movement speed's always nice. Alright, I'd say that's nice. Sharing the knowledge.
Shulk,
Fiora! What's wrong?
sorry. My body feels a bit strange. I think I just need to rest. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can
Oh,
take a
yeah.
break here.
She even has the look of not feeling too well.
I will hug Fiora forever.
I wonder what happened after the fortress. Where did the others all end up?
Where's Melly? Is she safe? Is she alright?
It's when she is not here is when Jordan worries the most.
The
Yeah.
Monada's light is fluctuating. That Mekon really messed it up. But still,
And Monato's still fucked up.
I have to protect Fiora.
Shulk, can't you sleep?
Sorry. Did I wake you?
Yeah, I heard you monologuing.
It's okay. I slept really well.
You want to eat? You must be hungry.
No thanks, but I'd like some water.
Okay. You should eat, even if you're not hungry. You need to get your strength back.
No, I'm fine. This body has its uses. I never need to eat. I never get hungry. I just run on water. Don't worry. I prefer my old body. But this one has some advantages.
At least she's environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
Shulk. You can leave me. It's okay.
Fiora?
What?
I mean, look at me, Shulk. This body is a Mechon body. So I should live here on Mechonis. This is where I belong.
You don't have to do that.
The Fiora you knew is dead. Just think of it like that. It's for the best.
But I can see it's not true. I mean, you're right here. I'll never forget how I felt when I thought I'd lost you back at the colony. I should have done something. I thought if only I had the power to save you.
Shulk.
No. No more regrets. I will protect you. Besides, there's someone else inside your head. We can't leave her there.
I guess not.
We were having a tender moment, guys!
Mekon! No! Not now!
Initiating cock block sequence.
Shulk! Let me...
Fiora! Right. Come on, Monado.
Fiora's not really feeling very well.
The Monado bends to your will.
No! I won't let you take her from me! This time, I will protect Fiora! Yes,
And you just forced the Monado to work.
I can do this!
Alright, time to solo this battle with Shulk.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? Considering that I'm by myself, I'm just gonna go nuts with my arts.
I mean, might as well.
Alright. Monado Eater. Slash! There we go. Oh, I like this new expression.
The Monado. It worked, but I feel worse than before. Whatever he did to the Monado is... What's that sound?
More Mechon.
No! We're surrounded.
Wait, what? We are? I love that animation that Mechon had after he said that. It's like, wait, we are? Oh, wait, we're surrounding you. That's right.
Yeah. Got it.
Garsh, where's Goofy? Wait, I'm Goofy.
Oh, thank God. I thought Ryan was dead.
Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't have another boyfriend.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What happened to us?
I don't know. I've only just come round.
Where are the others?
I look for them, but they're nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
Ryan, thanks
huh?
for protecting me back there.
Yeah. It got rough, but at least you got out safe.
What is it?
Look at me. I'm useless. Can't even keep a promise.
Oh, Ryan's showing a side of himself that's not very...
Stupid.
You promised to protect the guy who protects you. Am I missing something?
In the old days, Shulk was kind of frail. You know, like a little bunny that gets bossed around by the other colony animals. It was me who used to be there, to save him. That's why I promised Fiora. But now look at me.
Ryan.
He's stronger now. And not just because he's got the Monado. I've done all I can to help him. He doesn't need me.
That's not the Ryan I know. Do you remember Colony 6?
Yeah?
The Mekon were always on the doorstep of our home, the colony. Thinking about it, I realized they were after the ether underneath it.
Yeah, I suppose so. If they could stockpile energy from there, they could get to any part of Bionis.
The Colony 6 Defense Force suffered its fair share of pain. And not just physical. Friends and family. Alive one day, gone the next. It all became so normal. You end up wondering how you can possibly make a difference when war is so futile. I'm not the only one who felt like that sometimes. But nobody ever gave up. And you know why?
Because you were strong?
We had no choice but to be strong. Everybody had someone to protect. The moment you looked away, you'd lose everyone you loved. So we had to keep looking straight ahead. We couldn't stop fighting.
Man, that's tough. Puts my problems into perspective. I suppose I should get back to being Ryan.
Don't go doubting yourself, even if things get tough.
You're right. There'll be plenty of time to stare at my feet when I'm old and crooked. Get it?
I get it. So now what?
We go looking for Shulk and Fiora. I might be like a third wheel, but I can still lug around the heavy stuff.
Finally! That's the Rhine I know.
Back there. Were you talking about that guy Gaddo?
Not just about him. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just, you know, seems like tough competition for a guy like me.
Rhine.
That was a sweet smile.
Do you think Shulk and the others are okay?
Of course they are. They wouldn't die from something like that.
I mean, look at us. We're
Back to
totally
your old
fine.
self, I see.
And we fell twice
Better
today.
keep looking.
I may not be a man of science, but I'm pretty sure that's bullshit. But who cares? I'm happy. If these guys are still around, that means there's a chance that Melly's still alive.
You collected a star cube.
Yeah, I did. Hang on. Yeah, skill trees. Oh, Ryan maxed out diligence. That means his HP is through the roof. Wait, how through the roof is it? Not very, but still pretty big. Alright, Ryan, let's put you on Spirit again. Charla, you're fine.
Alley-oop.
No, the collectibles!
Need those.
What's that sound?
Someone's in a fight. Up ahead. turn them into scrap. Right.
The
Oh,
old
no,
trio's
now
back
we-
together.
Oh no, now we are surrounded.
Okay. Let's do this. Alright, Shulk, if you could get, Monado Enchant ready. Please. Shulk, please. Thank you.
Good to see you. I knew you'd make it, Shulk.
Thanks to you.
Ryan! Ryan, it's you!
Fiora. She remembers us.
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
I can see. Wow.
If only we could find Dunban.
Yeah.
And
He'll be
Melly
blubbering
and
at the
Ricky.
sight of us.
I don't think he'd ever cry in front of you two.
So he does cry.
When no one's watching.
Dunban confirmed a crier.
Yep. He's always been like that. He's a big softie, but he hates anyone seeing it.
I never knew.
I thought I told you to stop with
I love Adam's delivery on that line. It's like, I never knew.
Take it easy.
My whole world has been rocked.
I'm okay. I want to see my brother. Let's go, Shulk.
If you can't walk, I'll carry you.
I'm much heavier now.
I've been pumping my guns.
Slow turnaround. I've always imagined Ryan just like rhythmically pumping his biceps as that was happening. It's like, I've been pumping my guns. Bum 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 bum.
More like he's the one who's been protecting me.
That's not true.
It's okay. I know it, you know it. I'm not here
Fiora's
to
like,
protect you
Ryan,
anymore.
just stop.
But you are here for something.
Yeah. What I did just now. It don't matter how strong you get, you ain't got eyes in the back of your head. So I've got your back.
Ryan, you...
Ryan, you're like a whole new person.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's good you've become so dependable.
Was I that undependable before?
Take it as a compliment.
Well, Fiora and Ryan's rivalry is still intact.
Just a bit. What would we do without you?
Right, let's go. You want to see my brother cry, don't you?
Yeah, wouldn't miss it.
Ryan, what the fuck? You want to see my brother cry, don't you? Wouldn't miss it.
Fiora's like, wow.
I was
have-
being rhetorical. I didn't think you were being serious.
Are there any feelings you want to open up with Ryan?
I'm in love with Charlotte. What? 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 What?
She said open up with something.
But I didn't think you... Ryan, you do know I'm engaged, right? You know what? Let's, try out Cannon Drones 1.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Woo!
Yeah, Fiora's just like, yep, Ryan's still an idiot.
They needed silver antil fibers to restore Colony 6's commerce. This is the last of the 8 that Juju asked us to collect. 8? Holy shit.
Okay, I'm finally back.
Hello.
Uh,
We, just joined back with, Charla and Ryan.
Okay. I am stuffed with sausages. Woo!
Sausages. And hot dogs.
Danny, my Sonya cards came in. I got her full art and her rainbow.
Nice.
Alright, collectibles. We got a white plum, a sour turnip. We're already done with the vegetable section, wow. Muscle Up 4! And, yeah, the Star Cute. We're already done with the Strange section, too. Strength Up 4! Rhine! This is the happiest day of my life. Okay, Charla, let's, what should I give Charla? In place of Strength 2.
I know, granted,
Okay.
this is probably because I was controlling her, but it's like, along with stuff that like buffs up like ether and, you know, defense, I also gave her some gems that, like, you know, you have the chance of like your auto attack or something maybe causing a debuff, or at the start of the battle you get a buff.
Oh.
You know.
What are
yeah,
the names
so
of
like
those
that-
gems?
Oh. Off the top of my head, I do not recall, but I know they're some of the more rare ones, and I think it was around this point was when I started finding stuff and could craft them. But it's like, yeah, there's some stuff where it's like, you know, it'll be like, you know, okay, like at the start of the battle, you know, you start with like a little bit of a defense boost, but it only lasts for like, you know, a brief period of time.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like, you know, there's like a 15 or 25% chance, like a very small amount of being able to inflict like a physical defense down or physical strength down or something. So it's like, you know, that's at least what I was giving Charla. Like, along with, you know, buffing up her ether and, you know, making sure she could at least take a hit, I was actually trying to play around a little bit with stats with her.
Yeah. So, speaking of gem crafting, let's craft some gems!
Yeah.
I'm all over that.
This time for sure, we are going to get a heat for the Strength Up gem. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah!
This is absolutely mint.
Strength Up 4!
Yeah.
Okay, what else can we do? Fiora's interesting with how, she crafts gems. Because with her, if you make her... Hang on, let me get some gems around while I get my thoughts together. This should be good. When you make Fiora the shooter, she gets Cylinder Plus. So, for her, crafting begins with 3 full cylinder gauges. I do want to give it a shot when our party's affinity is a bit better than it is, but for the moment, not right now. Because Ryan and Shulk make the best gems so far.
They pretty much became the arts and crafts boys in my playthrough. Like,
Exactly.
I never bothered with anybody else. I always just stuck with Choke and Rhine.
Alright, how good is that strength gem? 35. Okay, I think I'm gonna give Fiora... No, I'm gonna save the strength up gem for Dunban when we see him again. And... I think for Charlotte, I think I will give her a strength down gem. You know, just to make things interesting. Electric Plus is a must. Because Thunderbolt hits that much harder. I'm starting to notice that some of my favorite ether attacks involve lightning in some way. Oh wait, we came this way. I got turned around. What the? My bed just made noises. That was weird. Did we just capture a ghost on stream? Is there a ghost in here? Hello? Make yourself comfortable. I hope you're a nice spirit. The Radiocarpia. What's that in relation to the hand? Ryan? Oh, I was so hoping he'd say alley-oop.
What is it?
I can hear something.
What? I can't hear anything.
Maybe our sense of hearing isn't strong enough.
Low sound. More than one. Watch out! Something's here!
Something? Or someone? Ricky's still spiky. Don't worry, I'm gonna change everyone's armor soon.
He made the biggest crater.
Stop for Ricky.
It also took him forever to get out.
Hungry, and Ricky's sleepy. If Ricky not rest now, Ricky not keep going.
Well, we can't have that, can we? We'll rest here before going any further. Melia, do you need to rest?
I am fine.
No, Melly, you're not. You just fell. And you need your beauty sleep. So sleep she goes. And knowing that she's alive. $1,780 points.
We broke the record.
What's this?
We did, actually.
Ricky have big fight with fish. Ricky win. Grilled fish taste yum yum. Ah, done it too.
I thought you said
I love Ricky's description.
rest.
Oh, Ricky very tired, but Ricky very hungry too.
And I love that line reading.
How considerate of you.
Ricky is just a mood.
Yeah, honestly,
Don't try to hide.
I know, again, I'm gonna compare this to Xenoblade 2 again, but the acting in 2 is shit compared to this. I mean, the deliveries aren't nearly as consistent. Like, sometimes you get really bad performances, and other times you get great ones in 2. Here, it's great all around.
That's good fish. Even in this strange place, at least the fish tastes like it should.
Ricky glad dun like yum yum fish.
Yeah.
Melly looks so cute while she's sleeping.
Millie is tired, but Ricky tired too. And
5.
Dun not look happy.
What's this? Am I that transparent?
And I do love this
Well,
moment
it's
from
like-
Ricky.
Story.
Yeah, that's where it's like, it's moments like these that it's like, this is why I can't say Ricky is a bad character,
That's got to do with it.
because he's not a bad character. He does have his moments, and it's just, I don't know, is it because he came, you know, he came later in the story, or they just didn't know what to do with him to really have him have some kind of a profound effect on the story? Like, I don't know what it is. Like, that's why I was saying, like, he's not a bad character by any means, but I will say he was probably like the least developed, and I think that's why out of the entire party, I mean, it's like, sadly, it's like, yeah, if you took Ricky out of the story, nothing would change.
Something else.
You might be right, deep down.
Yeah, again, like, you know, it's like, it's moments like this. I wish we had some more moments like these, and maybe they're in the heart-to-hearts that I didn't get a chance to see. But, you know, it's like, yeah, like, you know, little moments like this. It's like, it was like, yeah, you know, he, despite his, you know, despite him being a freaking goofball, he's very watchful and protective of everybody. And just like, yeah, he noticed Melia was struggling, so he's like, okay, everybody, stop.
Yeah, he's also a dad.
Yeah, he's like, everybody, stop. Let's catch our breath. Let's not run ourselves ragged here. And it's like, I wish we saw some more moments like this sprinkled throughout the story with Riki.
Who would have
Yeah.
thought it? I never imagined I'd be getting such advice from you.
Oh,
Dun is Daddy Pun.
yeah, and, like Daddy Pon, same watch over.
And say goodbye to many little pond.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but
Ricky
yeah,
understands where Dunban's coming from in the scene, and I really appreciate this moment.
I had you all wrong.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt they became best friends after this.
right. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, Ricky may be a daddy pun, but Dunban is the dad of the group.
I'm your daddy Pon now.
I mean, let's not kid ourselves. That is what he is.
Ricky not think this through.
Everyone's safe. Everyone's strong.
Ricky is right. It is simply a matter of when we will happen across them.
Everyone landed in the same area. They have to be around here somewhere.
Friends, look here. Ricky find it yesterday when Ricky goes scouting.
You went scouting, Ricky? There's still some rogue in you yet.
I wonder where this pipe leads.
Go,
Now give Ricky a hug.
and friends are on
Sneak attack!
Feeling. Well, I'm willing to give your knock-on instinct a try.
As am I. The pipe it is.
No, I'm controlling Melia. Fuck you, game. Oh, skill trees. Oh, Melly learns Serenity of Water. But pretty soon she's gonna learn Mining Master, which is what I really want. Dunban learned Natural Born Warrior, reduces the wave equipment. Very nice. You know...
I'm gonna have to duck out because I'll be heading to work soon.
Ah, okay.
All right.
I shall see you guys later.
Alright, later.
See?
Alright, so, I could keep going with Inner Peace, or I could, move on to Hero's Valor or Critical Drain. You know what? No, I want Critical Drain more. It restores HP when dealing a critical hit, which is very cool.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's like, for me, like, I guess maybe this is just the way I would go through one tree, and like once I filled up all of those little nodes, that was when I moved on to the next one. So I wasn't like doing like, okay, let me like constantly swap back and forth. I wasn't playing it that way, and I mean, for all I know, maybe it could have made things easier, but by the time I hit endgame, the game was so goddamn easy for me.
Yeah. I paid very close attention to what each skill offers in every branch, and I just played accordingly. Like, if I think it would help out in terms of skill links, I would be like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna do that. Which is why I went to Serenity for Melia. Serenity Water isn't too helpful because I just don't use Summon Aqua. It's not an art I tend to use. But Mining Master is helpful because it helps everybody. Because it increases the chance of finding rare crystals from deposits.
Right.
Glistening Ice will also be helpful to me in the future. And Ultimate Ether is definitely something I want from Melia because, again, I want her to be the most powerful Ether attacker in the game.
Well, I mean, yeah, she pretty much is like, yeah, she's the Black Mage.
She's the
So it's like-
she's the Sorcerer too in D&D terms.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, yeah, pump that Ether and just have her nuke everything on sight.
Yeah, and make sure you have a tank in your party to take the aggro from her because she's likely to draw a lot of attention if you don't outfit her correctly.
Right.
But yeah, easily, Melia is my favorite character to play, and she's also my favorite character in this game. So, go figure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it's like I said, like, yeah, even though I was controlling Charla, you know, because, once again, I did not want to let the AI guide my healing. Because the AI made some stupid decisions. So I was like, I'm not trusting the computer with my healing. I'll do that shit myself. And it's like, and you know, and I have a history of like playing healer characters in RPGs and shit. So it's like I like playing supports. So to me, controlling Charla was no big deal for me at all. But ultimately, I would say Dunban is my favorite character. Callian is probably number 2. I really like Callian.
Yeah, at least you favor someone from the Antiqua family.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like, yeah, Callian was so freaking cool. I liked him a lot.
And we'll have Dunban give her flowers. And again, I don't ship Dunban with Melia because, for one thing, Dunban is 30 and Melia is basically what would be considered either an 18-year-old or a 21-year-old in Hom years.
It's like, for me, honestly, it's like the only characters that I would ship, if anything, like, I mean, I suppose Shulk and Fioria, just because, I mean, the game kind of made it a given. But,
yeah.
You know, but despite that, Charla and Rhyne.
Charla and Rhyne all the way.
Yes, that is by far that is my ship, is Charla and Rhyne. Those two are
Everyone
so
would agree with
goddamn
you,
cute.
yes.
They are so adorable together.
They really are.
But, yeah, but I mean, it's like, you can't really ship Ricky with anybody.
Because he's already married.
Yeah, and
although it was implied that he kind of crushed on Melia, which is creepy, but
well, and I would argue just the fact that, you know, okay, now we're talking about, you know, a creature and stuff with a human, but I mean, you know, that doesn't stop some people.
Yeah.
But, you know, but I mean, but yeah, it's like, as for Dunban, don't get me wrong, I love Dunban, but I'm like, I honestly don't know if I could ship him with anybody, because I think
I can see him being single.
It's like, or it's like, you know, if he does hook up with somebody, it's, you know,
look how happy Melly was
or anything. Like, you know, like, I could see him, like, if he ends up, like, you know, settling it down with, like, you know, just like a woman in the colony that takes care of him or something. It's like, I could very well see that, but I mean, there's no point in the game at all where I get any kind of indication of any kind of romantic thing or something from Dunban. I mean, it's clearly not the forethought of his mind.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, he's like, I got these kids to take care of, and I got my sister to take care of. So it's like, he's got to be the daddy.
Yeah. Look at Melia's face here. Hang on.
Shulk, is that your child?
That expression was not in the original game. Like, that is actually a look of
I'm glad she is safe.
jealousy and,
I couldn't have
honestly,
done without you.
hatred, which is surprising.
But how did you all get here?
So would you say that's probably because of the advanced graphics?
I think so too.
Like,
they did
yeah, like
retool
the-
some of the
like-
faces. I know Melia was a big one because, for one thing, her mouth was bigger in the original, and her facial expressions seemed a bit rougher than everyone else's.
We are the Machina,
So, yeah.
the people of Mekonis.
Also, hi, Linata. And yeah, this is the
Yeah.
introduction of the Machina. The Mekonis has its own civilization too.
Machine people.
You look as if you have many.
I always thought these guys had like these had some of the coolest
Take a look
designs.
around our village
Yeah.
first. We will talk after that. I will be waiting in front of the building we call Junks.
As cool as Linata is, can I just say that she totally has a boob on her head? Who knows? Maybe they house two brains. Who knows?
Do I have boobs on my head? Yes, big ones.
Okay, so now that the party's together, I want to re-outfit them. Oh, but first, skill tree. Okay, Shulk. Oh, Shulk finished up Chain of Friendship. Increases chance of a chain link. I want to move on to Integrity now. And then for Fiora... Fiora's fine. Although... I kind of want to give Ryan... Okay. Ryan has Invincible Hero. No, that's Lightweight Expert. My mistake. Yeah, Ryan doesn't really have a use for that skill link anymore. You know, he could use Healing Wisdom. Alright. Time to change how everyone looks. So, Ricky, unfortunately, it's time for you to, not be spiky anymore.
No more hedgehog pie.
Yeah. You know, I kind of like this. Okay, for Dunban. You know, that kind of looks cool. Although, his boots are a little off. As for Shulk... Oh my god, he looks silly. I'm very fond of the Leaguer boots. Oh, I kind of like these. So this is the boring part of the stream.
Yeah, just getting yourself outfitted.
Oh my... Right! Look at Ryan! Those heavy creases look so dumb. It's like everything else is fine, but like, suddenly... Big hips. Okay. That looks fine, and let's change the boots as well. Yeah, that looks good. For Charla... Charla, what happened to your pants? That's science, right? Don't ask me why I said that. I don't know either.
Well, bear in mind, I'm watching it on the stream, and you know, there's a little bit of the stream delay, so.
Yeah. No, that was just me in general.
Ah, okay.
Wait, I have a lot of things to sell. I'm going to be rich. Let me go back to Melia again. Wait, I can give her the stellar armor. What was I thinking? The stellar armor visually is one of my favorite armors for Melia. I'll show it to you in a second. Okay. No, we are not putting her in underwear. Okay, almost got it. Look at that. That's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. That's 5 more to the counter.
nice.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess I should also show off her headpiece too. It hides too much of her face. Oh, that's cute! Okay, yeah, let's put the Leaguer Type 2 thing on. It kind of protects her head wings too. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Quest completed!
I think if anything, like, not only is it a nice design, I think the color actually works really well here with Melia. Like, I know by default she usually wears, like, pink, but, like, yeah, like, this, like, this, like, you know, greenish, bluish, silverish, you know, color scheme looks really sharp on her.
They really do, yeah. She looks really good in blue. Okay, there's a shop somewhere. And of course, if you know Xenoblade, you know you have a lot of quests on your hands. But first, let's sell all the stuff we're not using anymore. Which is a lot, actually. So we might be here a while. Yeah, because I have a bunch of gems to sell too. Mostly level 2 ones. And actually, there is things we can buy for Fiora once we get to that. And again, I think I do want to give Rein medium armor again. Because, again, I love him as an offensive powerhouse. And I'd say that this half of the game is when that part of him really shines. If you want to, you can just totally disregard his defenses. And just focus on HP. Because by then he'd have a lot by now. So I still see that Fiora's drones still count as feet parts. Which in the original game was more of like a limitation for her. That they worked around. Okay. Default +3. Yeah, I should give that to Sharla. And I have a bunch of ether up gems. We don't need those anymore. Gosh, okay. I think we're through all of those. I'm gonna sell some materials too. Only some, not all of them. Okay, I think we're good on money. Let's buy some shit. That's so forever. Okay, so Fiora has the choice of either getting Sparrow Blades, which improves all of her stuff, or the Murder Knives, which has a slot in it, but it lowers her auto attack maximum. I think I'm gonna go for the Sparrow Blades for now. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Murder Knives. For Melia, she's fine because she doesn't rely on auto attack. Rhine, however, I definitely want to give him the Machina Garter. He loses out on quite a bit of auto attack, but his physical and ether defense get raised up, and he only loses like 2 points of his block rate, so I'm gonna give that to him. Charla should be fine. Yeah. Dunban could use the Machina Sword, which essentially gives him a lightsaber. I'll show that off in a second. And Ricky gets the Machina Biter. Alright. So I mentioned for Fiora, I wanted to outfit her to be an agility tank, so I think I'm going to capitalize on that. Let's see. So Arts Heal is nice, so I'm going to get the attack goggles first and foremost. Oh, I think Fiora's gonna get new armor in this game, too. I think I want the power frame, though, because it has damage heal. Although, I'm gonna give her the speed arms. And the attack boosters, as well as the Etowheel drones. We're also going to get art books. Yeah, plenty of new toys to play with. Let's go to the arts first. Make everyone have access to that. And let's start with Fiora. Although I am curious to see what her new armor sets are like. So I think I'm gonna save and then just check them out. Because I mainly just want to see how they look cosmetically.
Okay.
Okay, I'm interested in the quadrille ones. A custom head part developed and optimized with assistance from Hans. What the what? Look at her. I think that's a reference to, certain characters in Xenoblade X. Also, is that torso window really necessary? Alright, let's see what the other ones look like. This is mostly for my curiosity. We'll get back to it very soon.
What do you need?
Soloists. Let's see what that's like. The exact same thing, but a different color. It makes her look like the Fantastic Four when they were in their Future Foundation arc, if you've ever seen that.
Okay.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four wore white bodysuits. Oh, Melly learned Mining Master. Let's see. I think I want to keep her on Serenity for now. Alright, let's equip everyone else now.
What do you need?
Alright, the weapons. Okay, so Ryan's unfortunately gonna lose all his strength. But I can always give them back to him. Okay, so Dunvan, if you could whip out your new sword for a sec. That is dope. So you thought the Monado was cool? Dunban gets a lightsaber.
Yeah, really. It's like all love to Dunban.
Maybe he is a Jedi. Ricky gets the Machina Nibbler. And I think we're done in terms of weaponry. Let's get everyone new armor.
What do you need?
Brave cap, no. Okay, so nothing for Melia. This'll improve Shulk's ether defense and weight.
What do you need?
Do. Boop, boop, boop. Shut up, phone. Okay, Ricky. More strength. And Charlotte, there was a really good gem for you. What was it?
There we go.
No, because Charlotte doesn't use debuffs. Not currently, anyway. Yeah, we'll just have her keep using strength down. Okay. Everyone should be fine. Although I do want to change Fiora's appearance.
So she doesn't look like a bat.
Yeah. Okay, so although we just got Fiora, we need to visit Linata for a sec. Oh, wait. There are some quests we haven't accepted yet. They seem to be inside that ship. Oh, you must listen to Linata. Okay, fine.
How are you?
And he's like, yeah, you gotta go through that first.
Yeah. You're back. Have you finished looking around the village? Then I'll answer your questions. Where should I start? Listen to her.
So, are you Mekon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mekon were created by our civilization.
So Mekon are
However,
weapons.
We were born from the Mekonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mekon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mekonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mekonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation. Just as I thought, you were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations.
Yikes.
I will take her to my laboratory. The chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Oh, Voltac. Ryan, where are you? Okay.
Yes?
May I take a moment of your time? I have something to ask you. The village is in grave danger. A problem. The Mekon attack us on an almost daily basis. They become highly active since Egil launched the invasion. There's been a dramatic rise in serious casualties sustained. As a result, our medicine supplies are almost entirely depleted. But the medicine's ingredients can only be collected outside. It would really help if someone could collect them for us. Okay. 5 lots of crabbleback moss. Alright. We found one. Thank you ever so much. This is a great deed you have agreed to do for our people. I like your style. Count me in. Dunban to the rescue. You're most kind. I shall be relying on you, Dunban. So we can talk to Sharla and Linata.
Yeah?
I understand how you feel, but don't worry. I'll take good care of her. What if we talk to them as Shulk?
Yes?
She gets hold of her own thoughts and personality, even in that body. She must be such a strong girl. And Linata.
How are you?
I need more time to observe her condition. Leave her with me. You can go and see the chief. He's waiting for you on the bridge on the lower deck.
How are you?
What is it? I'll take good care of her. Go and see the chief. Okay. And Fiora. Fiora. I thought I'd never see you again. You're going to get better, aren't you? Hang in there, Fiora. I'll be back soon. Alright. Hello, Nicole.
Massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
So what if I told you, if his voice actor is the same as Daddy Pig from Peppa Pig?
Been waiting a long time.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's voiced by Richard Ridings.
Request?
But first,
Huh.
let me ask. The sword the young man is holding, is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fort...
He's definitely a lot.
Stepping in, but
Yeah, he's definitely a lot more glowy here than he was in the original.
Although unfortunately, we were unable to stop Egil.
like, did he just kind of look like a blob in the original?
He didn't look horrible. He looks ornate as he does now. He just didn't glow.
Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah,
I want you to kill Egil.
Apparently he wants us to kill him. Back in Alchemoth.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Callian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call
So Atharon's familiar with the High Entia too.
In my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother. Huh?
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. but a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mekon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one
This game's mission statement.
I desired to... No. I felt compelled to become
different people coming together for one goal.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk...
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
Alright, so that's interesting. So back with everyone else.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually...
I like Nicole. He's sweet.
I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
I mean, in fact, all the Machina are pretty nice people.
For the most part.
Yeah, Egil's the only exception.
Yeah.
But why do you want your son?
But as we'll see later, I think he had pretty good reasons to go nuts.
To destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able.
Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. Kind of like Shulk. You know, some people compare Shulk and Egil to each other because they're sort of like two sides of the same coin. Egil is probably what would have happened to Shulk if he kept on with his mission of revenge, and vice versa.
He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him. Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us? I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all? All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through? Rind.
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, Feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury. What do you mean? Is she sick? Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed.
Yeah, Leonata is talking about Fiora's body now. She had several of her vital organs removed and then adapted to the face unit, except they don't seem to be agreeing with her.
Yeah, this is why I was wondering if, like, you know, do they explicitly state, like, in a heart-to-heart or something, like, what, like, I know they said vital organs, but they don't really say, like, okay, like, how much of her body, like, how much of it is machine and how much of it is, you know, Fiora? Like, do they explicitly go into the details on that?
Yeah, they're talking about her, circulation. Because she's a face unit, she gets most of her, nutrients, not just from water, but also from a steady flow of blood, which, as you now know, face units have quite a lot of. Without all that blood pumping into her system, and being separated from her face, face mechon, she's shutting down. So we need to build a new circulation system for her.
Right.
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed.
So the piezoelectric unit that we're gonna find is essentially like a miniaturized version of it.
She must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes the shore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Alright. Ryan. So the Fallen Arm is a little weird to navigate, but thankfully with the new map feature, it shouldn't be so weird now. I don't think we found the warning lamp yet. We did not. Okay, so there's one particular animal here that I never look forward to finding. It's known as the rainbow slug, and it only shows up at night. And I think it's one of the rarest items in the game.
Oh god, I remember having to collect those.
Yeah, I think we need two for Colony 6?
I believe so, yes.
I'm not looking forward to that at all. Which is funny, because
like,
in Xenoblade 2, they're a lot more common.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, when I was worrying about trying to reconstruct Colony 6, I was like, yeah, the rainbow slugs, that was one of the ones that gave me such a hard time.
Yeah. But now because we have anti-mechon weapons, we don't have to worry about using Monado Enchant anymore. Meaning, I have more time to play as Melia. And, of course, everyone else. But, yeah. Mostly Melia. Oh, Dunban and speaking of, Dunban and Melia are now at blue affinity. Let's see. Because of that, oh, that's right. Charlotte and Fiora are still at Junks. I'm wondering what affinity Ricky and Melia had to be for this one. Because those are heart-to-heart here. They have to be at white affinity. Alright. So we found an ether penguin. Oh, and Ricky. Ricky learned Ricky Strong. Cool. I'm gonna go back to Innocence for him. Yeah, so, it wants us to basically travel halfway across the island just to get to the 5th digit. But the problem with the Fallen Arm is, for one thing, if you swim out too far, apparently it starts hurting you. The water starts hurting you. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh.
I guess they had to find a way to be like, okay, considering, I mean, this is the hand, like, on the ground and such, that it's like, okay, we gotta find, if you just go out in the water, you could seamlessly just go out forever. So it's like, I don't know, the way I see it is like, okay, we gotta create a barrier somehow.
It's like, what?
It's like you can't wander out too far from the map.
Yeah, it's like, what? Is the water polluted thanks to the oils in the Mechonis' old arm and it just never went away, or?
Some shit, I don't know.
Well, no, because, we saw Ricky and Dunban eating fish. That's the last of the 5 digital filaments. Now Rikasa can fix the door of her house. Okay, digital filament. We need to... Apparently, they want 5 of them, so... I'm gonna wait a little bit before I register it into the Collectopedia. Or maybe not. I just found another one. Digital filament. All the parts are done, and we got muscle up 4. Yeah, I guess we do need to swim a little. I never remember the terrain of this place. I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. Like, everything in Xenoblade, that's a given. But, out of most of the locations of this game, this is probably my least favorite to travel to. So whenever I'm traveling in the Fallen Arm, I rely on skip travel points.
Yeah, to be honest, I was the same way. Like at this point, I was heavily abusing the spawn point.
Mechon, you can stop chasing me now. There we go. Okay, whew, we're almost there. Ooh, a large mango. Damn it, I want a mango now. Oh wait, someone learned an art. I'll have to check that out soon. But first, let's register the large mango, finish our fruit section. Get Heatsink 3! That's great for Sharla! Darkfish. Alright. Rainbow slugs are the only things we need to find. Thank God. Okay, art. Okay, Dunban. Oh, Dunban learned Demon Slayer. He learned a shonen manga? A powerful attack on one enemy reverberates to all others. You know, it's a cool art, but rather situational. I'll equip it to him, because I actually haven't been using Jaws of Death as much as I should have, but it had a good run. Okay, so currently he has just Spirit Breath, Blinding Blossom, Demon Slayer, Soaring Tempest, Gale Slash, Electric Gutbuster, Steel Strike, and Worldly Slash. Alright, Shulk, what do you have? More Monado Shield's always nice. When it comes to the Monado arts, I tend I notice that I tend to go for Monado Shield. Because I always like keeping everyone protected.
Right.
But there's actually a Monado art, now that we know that they exist, that Shulk can learn, which basically kicks Monado Shield's ass. Oh, fine, we'll fight you. Stop hurting Melly. Not allowed! Kick! Thank you, Ryan. Okay, we're almost there at least. Yeah, the Digit 5 beach. I love the what they did with the Mechon in Definitive Edition that live on Fallen Arm. They look more rusted than the others. Because it's implied that they've, well, fallen down at some point.
Right.
Ah, great. Should have taken care of that scout. Thanks, Ricky. Hang on, Ryan. There you go. Thank you, Ryan. What? Oh shit! Running! I said running! Oh, you attracted the unique monster! Look at all those collectibles.
It's like, go away so we can start picking shit up.
I want the... Game, stop zooming into her butt. That's weird. You know what? First person view actually kind of helps in that regard. Let me guess, no rainbow slugs? No, of course not.
I know, yeah, that's where I was like, oh, especially when I was doing the reconstruction shit. This is where I was actually like, I was like practically, I had a tab open to the Xenoblade wiki. You know, be like, okay, where can I find this stupid thing? And it's like, cause like they actually list off like, yeah, where on the arm you can actually find these things.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a chance. Because it's like, yeah, there's a small % chance that they spawn at that location. So if you pick it up and it's not there, you gotta wait Lord knows how long for another one to spawn and hope that maybe that's the one that'll give you the slug.
Oh god, okay. I wonder if it's time to use that gem. There's something called Earth Cloak that I want to take advantage of. And what it does, if we can read the effects, it reduces detection range of ground monsters by 30%. 30% isn't much, but I'll take anything over what we have right now. Because I want that piezoelectric unit. I'll give it to Melia for now, but I'll be sure to give her Ether Up Gem back when we're done. Okay, stay the hell away from me, splendid bodice. Can I just say the unique monsters have amazing names? We got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! Run! 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 Run, Melly! enough luck, we should be able to find another skip travel point. Connecting bridge, perfect. Oh! Melia learned an art. How cool. We'll have to check it out later, though. I can just imagine everyone in this situation going like, shit, 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 shit! Can these enemies leave me alone? Okay, finally, thank you. Ah! No means no! Holy shit. Okay, I'm sure Melia learned Summon Ice! Finally! This is my second favorite damaging art from Melia. What it does is, it reduces ether damage, and the discharge inflicts chill damage. So she gets an ice attack. I think for it, I want to get rid of Burst End. So in terms of my arts, I have Summon Bolt, Summon Flare, and Summon Ice. As well as Summon Copy. So her current art palette is Summons Bolt, Ice, and Flare with Summon Copy, Spear Break, Starlight Kick, Hypnotize to reduce aggro, and Mind Blast. I may end up replacing Hypnotize with something else once I find it, but yeah. I'm pretty happy with what I have from Melia.
Okay.
Okay, that Earth Cloak definitely helped, so I'm glad I thought of that. Time to see Fiora again.
How are you?
How did it go? Did you find the unit? Yes.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes,
Apparently
that's it.
piezoelectric
Well
units
done.
exist.
Leonardo, will Fiora be okay now?
Fine.
I don't know the
Just take a
context
little time
of
to
what their
reconfigure
usage
and
is, but
install
I'll look
the
it up
unit.
right now
Leave it to me.
on
You
my
get some
phone.
rest.
But
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way,
Yes?
the chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him.
Okay, piezoelectricity is the electric charge that accumulates in certain solid materials, such as crystals, certain ceramics, and biological matter such as bone, DNA, and various proteins, in response to applied mechanical stress.
Thank you.
The word piezoelectricity means electricity resulting from pressure and latent heat. Okay. So, yeah, I suppose, it would be rather, realistic for them to give it to Melia. Fiora, I'm sorry. I looked at Melia and said her name instinctively. That's how crazy I am for her. Good night, Fiora. I'll see you later. And that's all he says. But there's actually some civilians we can talk to, but not right now. Because we need sleep time. Oh, okay.
Welcome.
You must be tired. Please feel free to use this room. Would you like to take a rest? Take a rest. That's probably not the intended voice that voice clip was going for, but I always had that headcanon where with every female Machina that talks like that, I give them a robotic voice on purpose.
Sleep well?
Maybe they don't have good voice modulators.
Wanted to talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Suddenly Dixon.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress.
I love this one user's name, Aggressive Sock.
I figured
That's
you
one
must
angry
have
sock.
ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Man, Dixon knows everyone.
You're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What would happen if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
Dixon, I don't like the way you talked to Melia just now.
Brought back to Colony
Come to think of it, Dixon's not a very good ladies' man, is he?
I thought it was fine as long as it
Clearly not.
Yeah, because remember when he first met Charlotte and she sort of recoiled?
Oh, that weapon. How dangerous
Right.
are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why.
Maybe it's the Hulk Hogan
Integrates
mustache.
anything it touches, but only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon.
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it.
Yeah, even right now, I'm not sure if it's just the facial expression that she's wearing, but Charlotte is pretty wary of Dixon.
You lot go and take care of that eagle or whatever his name is. If you take him down, then our
Okay,
force might not even
that was funny, because Dixon just called Egil Eagle. I think what they did for his voice actor was that they didn't tell him how to pronounce his name first, and it's like, why don't you take care of that, Eagle or whatever? Oh, hey Brian. So our new girl in second shift is getting a taste of how dumb the supervisor is. The face she just gave screamed, good lord, what have I gotten myself into? Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Glad to know you're not alone, man.
The she-beast strikes again.
Shulk, you're not sleeping. Go to sleep, child.
Ain't made your mind up yet.
Dixon, listen.
Dumban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora.
But good news is, free french fries in the break room. Nice.
And now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't ya?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs.
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis? I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-end tier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to
Yeah, but good
join
news
the
is free
fight.
French fries in the break
I want
room.
you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
That's always a plus.
I was
Just
pretty
free food,
surprised.
period. Bonus if it's fries.
But he's got guts.
Yeah.
He's got guts because he's an Antiqua, Dixon.
So what are you gonna do? He wanted
You know, I think it's a family thing that every Antiqua so far has demonstrated some form of courage. You know, Sorian in his final moments, Melia being Melia, and then Callian now.
Yeah, Callian is the one trying to put this alliance together.
He's the
Yeah.
self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why I really like Callian so much, is because, like, you know, yes, he recognizes that the Entia, because the Entia was like, they pretty much took such a neutral stance that they were staying out of everything, and it pretty much did nothing to help the Homs, you know, during the whole fight with the Mechon and such. And it's like, you know, yeah, he realized, he's like, yeah, we should not have just, like, you know, flat out abandoned you like that, you know, but allow me to make this right.
But I'm fine now.
Yeah.
So it's like he's trying his damnedest to make up for their mistakes.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I mean, he owned up to what they did wrong and is trying to make things better.
Yeah. And props to Fiora here for standing up to Dixon.
Will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Callian for president.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let
I wouldn't mind that.
anything happen to the colony.
I wouldn't mind Melia either.
Won't get away with anything else.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya.
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to...
Dunban being addressed as lad sounds wrong.
She should be a big...
Then again, Nicole is way older than he is, so maybe it makes sense.
We'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting
Dixon,
on
why are you hiding?
Leonardo. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Dixon, you feeling okay? Well, enough of that. Time to see Egil.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metal Face as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado.
Oh boy.
A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. He's still my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
Oh. Okay, so I think we have an idea of who that face unit's pilot is.
Yeah, pretty damned obvious.
What is it?
I think we know what happened to Gatto now.
The path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis.
Yeah, you kind of gotta follow like the anime trope, you know. If there's no body, there's a chance that they're still out there.
Right.
Will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Linada.
Shulk, Fiora, take care in your journey.
Shulk, Fiora. What about the rest of us?
Thank you for everything.
And I did notice an animation hiccup in that cutscene. Egil's hand was kind of clipping through one of his modules. Okay. So, because we just got Fiora, her affinity with everyone is a little sparse. Oh, Brian said, Jordan, Danny, how would Mei Hatsume feel coming to this place and seeing the Machina? She'd probably geek out. What do you think, Danny?
I guess.
But yeah, yellow affinity all around for Fiora. I think I like this arrangement. So let's go around the place and get some affinity with these people. And the Machina have very interesting names, like Vronic, for example.
Yes?
I have a son who's suffering from a strange condition. He just stopped growing. It's like he's stuck in a child's body. He acts like it's nothing in front of me, but I know it's bothering him. And Kazat.
Hi there.
If she would just admit that she was in the wrong, she could apologize and that would be the end of it. Then we have Rizaka.
Welcome.
Vronic is so worried about her son's condition. It's only natural. There's nothing more important than family. I've got a big sister, so I know how she must be feeling.
Hi there.
Shilks. I used to run a shop in the capital. It was really successful. Well, there's just no need here for a shop like the one I had. I guess it's to be expected with less people living here. GLaDOS the Machina. You know, I can see her being more of a Mechon, honestly. Hang on.
Yeah, GLaDOS would probably. Yeah, GLaDOS would be like. GLaDOS would probably be like, I want to join Ego's side, and then secretly take over for science.
And then fill his body with neurotoxin.
Yeah, he's like, I will put him through portal puzzles.
Oh, here's the son that was being mentioned, Orchitix. Oh my god, that voice. I wonder what Mom really thinks about me. I bet she wishes I was never even born. I've been like this for so long now. I think about that stuff sometimes. Maybe I should have given him a different voice. That's actually kind of heavy. Fuck. Surprisingly, we haven't found any generic quests yet. Hang on. I think Fiora's new jump animation has more squash and stretch to it. Or maybe it's just the blur effect that's making it seem that way. But yeah, the Machina are interesting, because you notice that their children are kept in these pods, and they have mostly humanoid bodies. But as they grow, the machinery just sort of grows in and around them. So it makes you wonder if they start out organic, and then they just become biomechanical over time. Maybe that's why she gets sick every time she dumps. Maybe.
How do you even get little Machina babies?
How do Machina fuck?
Yeah, well, I think it's less about how do they fuck and more so how do they reproduce.
Questions that would probably be answered never.
What is the Machina equivalent, to how organic life reproduces?
At this point, I have no idea.
Yeah, is it just the same thing, just different squishy parts? Or is it like, do they like physically construct the babies? I mean, like literal freaking labor? Like
the fetuses must look really weird.
Yeah, I should not be allowed to think these things, and yet it's like...
Honestly, I'm thinking about them too, and I wish I wasn't.
But it's like the minute that you introduce the idea that, okay, there's, you have the Bionis and the Mechonis, you have organic life on one, but then it's like, the other one, there's actual life forms that, derived from machinery, then it's like, you cannot help but ask these questions.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder if they're entirely mechanical or, biomechanical. I would suggest biomechanical, because if you look closely, some of their... Yeah.
Yeah, they look more biomechanical.
Yeah, because in some Machina, you do see sinews running through their certain body parts. Like, I know Egil has a few sinews running through his body. Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, and just the fact that these things look way more humanoid than Mechon, which are pure machines.
Yeah, they made the Mechon.
Yeah, so that's where it's like. So I do want to say they're more biomechanical. So but again, it's just one of those things that it's like, even if the game never addresses it, in the back of your mind, you just can't help but ask.
You fell from that sword. I'm glad that you're all unharmed. People have fallen from there before, but I saved most of them. I don't know, that was the best voice I can give him. I'm just going off of that one voice clip, okay? So there's some quests over in Junks that we can accept. And one thing I noticed about the new Machina Village theme, I think its looping is worse. You know, when the song stops and restarts. Or at the very least, maybe there's a bigger pause. Because the transition was seamless in the original, but here it's like the tune stops and then starts again. I don't know, maybe Brian can confirm that easier, since the audio is a lot more clear on his end.
Yes?
So we have Zilix. Do you know Orchitix? I know him, of course. I'm his godfather. I've known his father a long time. I was so honored he chose me. And you have a quest for us, I see.
Yes?
I don't think it's been that long since you arrived here, has it? So, I was just wondering, how much do you know about us Machina? Please tell me more. Yeah, maybe there's something we can do. If you want to find out more about us, I know just the thing. There are memory chips containing records of our lives on Mechonis. They're in Mechonis Field. They should help you to gain a deeper understanding of our kind. Memory chips? Sounds like complicated stuff. I'm interested in the Machina, but I ain't good at studying and all that. Don't worry. The chips work on the brain to recreate images in your mind. It's a lot more fun than studying. Sounds right up my street. Right, got it. We better get looking. We too would be glad if you could find the memory chips. We'd all like to relive the memories of those from those days. Find the memory pieces scattered throughout Mechonis Field. Then just bring them back to me. Are you sure you're up to it? Okay, so this is... we're not going to go to Mechonis Field for a very long time because Fiora's affinity needs to go up. She has a lot more yellow than I would be comfortable with, so yeah. We're going to go back around Bionis, show her what she missed, and yeah, build up her affinity. Just what I wanted to hear. I'm so glad you're interested in the lives of the Machina. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. That's right, I'll help too. So I saw that Dunban had green affinity with Fiora. Okay, so these guys need to be at max affinity for this heart-to-heart. Okay. Let's change the time. Because as there are quests in the day, there's also some at night. So the Machina are interesting, as well in the fact of their biology. Like with Fiora, they just need a little water every now and then, but apparently their immune systems are worse. Like, they get sick pretty easily. And actually, going back on the thing with Fiora, along with her cardiovascular system just being basically limited, apparently, I think they also mentioned that it's implied, rather, among the organs she's missing, it requires, like, things from her immune system. So, what, did they give her a tonsillectomy while reworking her, or did they get rid of her liver? Things like that.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah. What's that noise? It's giving me the creeps.
Welcome.
Hey, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you. I've got this problem, you see. Do you know what I'm talking about? Please tell me more. I'd like to know as well. Okay, here's the thing. It's my job to collect spring water from Zacht Spring, but lately I've been hearing these weird noises around there. It's creeping me out so badly I'm too scared to go do my job. You know how that silver Mechon fell into the beach recently? It sounds like the creepy noise is coming from that, but I'm too scared to go investigate it properly and find out what it is. So, could you go and check what's making the noise? Great. That's the spirit. When you know what's causing the noise, come find me. Okay, so we need to go to Silver Wreckage on Wreckage Beach. So we can thankfully skip travel there. Okay, so Shulk and Fiora need to be at white affinity for this one. There's a lot of affinity that needs to be white. This is the cause of the sound. Let's go and tell Prox. External sensor. Man, gotta say, the Fallen Arm has a lot of heart-to-hearts. What about this one? Okay, so for this one, Charlotte and Fiora need to be at green affinity. So, time to find more fruit and animals, I guess.
Welcome.
So that was it. Its external sensor was reacting to a nearby Crabble. Now I know what it is. I don't know why I made such a fuss. But I'm glad we can go to the beach knowing we won't get eaten. Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. Right on. Well worth the effort. Thank you so much. Take this as a thank you. You've earned it. Elios drones. How do they compare to what Fiora has now? Not very well. And they don't have sword drones. Another interesting thing about Fiora, the different feat parts you give her, she actually changes her talent art entirely. So starting out, she had things like the cannon drones, but with the drones I have now, the at-wheel drones, she gets sword drones. By far, one of my favorite ones.
Yes.
What am I going to do? I really have to get it to them. Hey? What's up? A bit of trouble? Tell us what the problem is. We might be able to help. Hey, maybe you can help. I don't mean to burden you with this, but I need some help here. I need to get food to the villagers keeping watch outside the village. I haven't been feeling well lately, and I can't bring myself to go out. They look forward to me taking them their meals every day. If only someone else could take the meals to them for me. Then everyone would be happy. I guess we'll have to do it. So you take the food for me? I'm so grateful. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. The two villagers keep watch near the Digit 2 area. They should be stationed by the sea a little way down from Digit 2. Keep a good lookout for them. So we're getting bento boxes. And I can imagine Fiora's feeling a little weird about this because I died when I had lunch.
What do you need?
Well, technically, when Shulk had lunch, she just sort of watched.
Sandwiches.
Endless sandwiches.
There's just something about them sandwiches I don't trust.
Yeah. This body is no good. I need a more general purpose one, like a Homs. Hey? What's up? You're very caring, Fiora. I think that you'll make a great mother one day. What's this got to do with it? Let's just ask what's wrong. Holy shit, Charlotte's already starting with the shipping? Wait a minute. She said that she was gonna help Melia out with Shulk. Traitor? So you listen to my troubles? Sorry to keep you. I'm what you'd call a rescuer. My job is to save people in trouble. The problem is, I have trouble rescuing people from the water. Water's a real problem for us, Machina, you understand? Not Fiora, she can swim. I've been thinking about it, and decided I want to become Homs. As a Homs, I could go in the water and rescue people anywhere. I've even thought of a way. I think I could do it with the right things. Okay. Then you'll help me. I'm forever in your debt. Let's just focus on the, food delivery one, though. Let's see, what is closest to... It looks like the connecting bridge is the closest skip travel point, so let's go there. And then we'll just follow the map. Ah, great.
Concentrate your attacks. Gotcha. No enemy reinforcements. No. There's no way. Double wind. Your history. Hold.
That Mekon's pretty high up there. Oh, Charla! Come on. A vision? What? Come on. Oh boy. Whoa. Wait a minute. Ryan, come on. That sucked. Ooh. Time to go back to previous colonies then? Because yeah, a lot of high-level enemies are here, so why don't we... Yeah, why don't we go to Colony 9 first? Because we finally, cleared that, one side quest that I said would be ongoing, and that's the one involving, Paula and Nairine. Melia and Charla are, currently at White Affinity, so... Let's show them off to Paula. Or Nairine. One of the two. Thankfully, they didn't need to be at max affinity.
Wow, amazing! I guess girls really can be as good friends as boys. I hope I can make up with Nairine. If Shulk and Ryan can be good friends, me and Nairine can too. Plus, we're big girls now. We shouldn't keep arguing. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna make up with Nairine right away. We're gonna be like best friends forever.
And we'll have to go to the Tranquil Square.
I need to speak to Shulk. Can you call him for me?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna have Fiora in the party anyway. And, Melly can stay.
Finally, Paula's changed her mind. Now we can get back to hanging out with each other. Now we can get back to hanging out with each other again.
This power will help me protect Shulk.
Oh, Fiora leveled up. Nice. Okay, now are there any side quests for us to take? Okay, Ryan and Dunban need to be at max affinity for that one. How are we doing on the Colony 6 reconstruction? Okay, so we need sturdy armor from somewhere. I don't remember where.
Do you want me to look that up?
Oh, yeah, please. That would save up so much time.
Okay, so it's sturdy armor, you're saying?
Yeah. And you know what? Seeing as we have Fiora in the party, I guess we can go around all the colonies and settlements and see who else we can invite to Colony 6, because so far we just recruited Werner, and that's it. I know there's a Hyentian. Huh?
Okay. Sturdy armor is dropped by Flavel Andos, found in the Aerith Sea.
Okay, so we'll need to go to Aerith Sea then. Aerith Sea, and I believe we can find them on Hovering Reef 1.
Yeah, Hovering Reefs 1, 3, 6, and 8.
Okay. And hey, I guess we can go to Alchemoth, seeing as we're in the area. So I don't know if you ever gave that type of frame to Fiora at all. Actually, I don't know how you outfitted her, but the speed frame, while the stats are great, huh?
Yeah, like I rarely use Fiora, so I don't think I really outfitted her that much.
Okay, because there's a type of frame known as the speed frame, which is great for her agility. The problem is, her butt kind of hangs out, like, worse than Charlotte, actually, so I don't like using it. I mean, Fiora has a nice body, it's just, you know, it's not Twitch-friendly, so...
True.
Let's sort this out nice and quick. I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. Things are really heating up. Go, Shala. Thunder bullet! Freeze! Let us concentrate your attacks. Understood? Yay! We win. Let's stay alert. Let us hurry onward.
Andos oil. Okay, 1, 3, and... I know 8's one of them, right?
1, 3, 6, and 8.
1, 3, 6, and 8. Okay. So Hovering Reef 3 is over there. I mean, it would be a lot more prudent if I just did the load and the save and reload thing. But let's see how this goes.
I'm feeling pretty good. That's a good sign, Fiora. I love this plan. Looks like we don't need my medical skills. I'm feeling pretty good. All done. So tired.
Sturdy armor?
See, your strength is a
Oh.
genuine article. Okay, let's get going.
Oh, there's another one over there.
Double blade. Summer wave attack. I'm feeling pretty good. That's a good sign, Fiora. Sun shift into second gear. How's this? Take me lightly at your peril. Melia, there's nothing around here that can beat us. Let us remain vigilant. Let's keep
Okay, we got one sturdy armor. I think we need 4 in total. Oh, 1 more in total. Nice. So I think I will save and reload here. Oh, you're in range for double blading.
I'm feeling pretty good. That's a good sign, Fiora.
silver chest.
Let us remain vigilant.
Awesome.
Make a great team.
Okay, I think with that, we can... Oh, we didn't get sturdy armor. That's okay. We have another chance. Second gear and double blade. See, Fiora, now you're saying the right things. Mostly. Sturdy armor? Yeah! Okay. Back to Colony 6. Okay, let's improve the housing. Okay, what else do we need? Oh, damn it, are you serious? We needed the jagged tails. So I got all the despair clovers and ice cabbages, but I don't have any jagged tails because I sold them. Fuck. Would you mind looking that up for me too, please?
Jagged tails?
Jagged tails, yeah.
Jagged tail. Where are you, jagged tail? Jagged tails are dropped by the Aerith Hills at the Aerith Sea.
Okay, so we need to go back to Aerith then. Let's see if we can get them. Right.
You should be able to. There's like a 79.9% chance they drop them in wood chests.
Alright.
And they do not appear if it is raining.
Right. And it's clear skies. We got one. Oh, I didn't mean to capture it. Yeah. We just need 3, which is good. So with enough luck, we shouldn't be here for too long. I could have done this a lot sooner, but, you know.
Right.
I mean, when Fiora puts her weapons away, it has a really cool animation, but goddamn does it take forever. Like, if you're trying to run away, she can take forever putting her weapons away.
Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, Sharla's so bad with that.
Yeah, especially if you're doing cooldown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, doing the little knife twirls is cool and all. It's just like, it's like Sharla, I mean, it's like, alright, literally gotta, like, you know, yeah, literally, like, yeah, like, unload the rifle, kneel down, put it on your back, stand back up.
I mean,
that's what
Sharla, we know this
like,
thing is heavy, but hurry up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, there's times, like, you know, like, especially if, like, you use an art, like, you know, you're fighting, you finish... You know, you use an art or something, like let's say you use Thunderbolt or something, and it ends up killing the enemy. So it's like, now you gotta go through the finishing animation for Thunderbolt, and then she goes into the animation to, you know, put her gun away, and it's like, it takes like, I swear, it feels like it takes like 5-10 seconds before it's like I can finally walk around again.
Yeah, that is why I draw Sharla with muscles. among other reasons. Okay, let's bring nature up to level 2. And I know we're missing one more squall element, as well as something else for nature. I just need to remember what it is. And of course I don't remember, what drops them. Hang on. Juju, since you're here. Okay. We need 2 squall elements and 2 snow elements. Snow elements, I believe you can find on Valig Mountain from certain, nebula enemies.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because usually any of those, like, elements where it's like, yeah, like, ice, like snow element, ice element, lightning element, like, yeah, those are usually from the nebulas. It's just a matter of what area.
Yeah, I just need to, remember their rarity. And again, what drops them exactly. Yeah, there's a certain area here where nebulas are most common. And I believe one such nebula is a unique monster. Okay, we're going too far. It's nighttime already.
This isn't going well. Don't give up. I'm right next to you.
Okay, Reef Nebula.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Actually, Fiora kind of takes forever to get her weapons out, too.
You're really getting into this, Ryan.
Yeah, it looks cool, but come on. Okay, I was right. They do drop snow elements. So the snow elements are pretty much done. Now we just need to find where the squall elements are dropped. Oh wait, no. I need one more. One more of each, rather. Would you mind looking up where the squall elements are dropped?
Yeah. Squall element. They're from Bono and Emerald Nebulas.
Buono. I've heard Buono before.
Okay, let me see. Emerald. Well, Emerald is Prison Island.
Okay.
Bono is Aerith Sea.
Okay, Aerith Sea. Any key locations?
Hovering Reefs 1 and 4.
Hovering Reefs 1 and 4. Got it. What? Okay. I managed to stop Shulk from saying I'm really feeling it, but he was in the middle of saying it. Do I count that?
I'd say nah. You gotta complete that shit.
Danny, thank you. I don't have to put in I'm really feeling it. Get fucked!
It's like nah. You want that? You want to earn that? You want to earn that tally, Shulk? You gotta finish what you start.
Okay, so back to Aerith. Hovering Reef 1. So I figured that Shulk, Ryan, and Fiora could ride around together for a little bit because they're best friends. I think they've deserved it after being away for so long from each other. And it's been forever since we've had them as a group. And again, as much as I love playing as Melia, sometimes you just gotta play something that makes sense. So I like arranging certain party members like this. So Shulk is usually my breaker, Ryan is usually my toppler or dazer, and Fiora is my go-to dazer. If I can arrange them in a different way, then I would have Fiora in the lead, and then Ryan or Dunban second. Bono Nebula, okay.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Powering up. Backslash.
I really like our vibe.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Now that's right. That was too easy. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Should be okay if we
Ah,
fight like
Helmet Chunk. I think this is gonna be the annoying part. There you are.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
this should be easy.
This won't take long.
Double blade.
Bring it on. Right, blast it. This will be alright. Take your edge. Backslash. Sword drive. That was too easy. Man,
Ooh.
what a bunch of jokers.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
I took another screenshot without meaning to. Alright, we got them all. Let's go back to Juju. Juju Kulov, we have finally arrived. And yes, I did make their last name a pun.
Alright.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Colony 6's music is finally changing the more that we're adding to it. And as our completion bonus... after we get the view of the town... we got Topple +4. Alright, so what's next? So... a lot of these we won't be able to get for a while. Ponyo Hoof Seal, Royal Wolf Hide, Warning Lamp, Retro Diodes, Piranhax Fish Meal, Silver Ansel Fibers, Sour Turnips, Mossy Panels, Caterpillar Silk, Hawk's Daylight Spur, Oyster, White Plum, Flexible Cellular Cell, Steel Cellular Cell, Rainbow Slugs, and Azure Hollyhawks. So a lot of those we're not going to be able to get for a while, at least not all of those things, but...
Yeah, like some of those you start getting into like some of the last areas when you finally start running into these items.
Yeah. I mean, better late than never, I guess.
Right. No, hence why I was like, I'm technically in the last dungeon, but I'm not going to proceed much further until I start, until I do knock out a bunch of the side quests. And I did want to finish the reconstruction, and it's like, as you build it and bring more people, you get more side quests.
Not only that, but it's just gratifying to see the town coming together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's like, as like, a little annoying as it was to try to find all of those reconstruction items, it's like, once you're able to get them, and once you recruit everybody, and like you get it to like 100%, yeah, it is very satisfying to see what becomes of Colony 6.
Yeah, I spent months and years trying to write my masterpiece. It was to depict my homeland, my dear Alchemoth. But recently, inspiration has left me to rot. Then I came to hear of Colony 6. I hear it is being reconstructed, but I think it perfect for my needs. Please, take me there, if you will. Let's invite him to Colony 6. I feel pangs of pain to leave here, but I think it my duty as a poet. Writing of foreign lands and their strange people is enticing. I cannot contain my excitement. Alrighty. So that's just one such person we've invited to Colony 6, and... again, there's a heart-to-heart in this area that I want to check out, or at least I think I'm able to check out now. And I guess Zanza smite me if I'm wrong. Skip travel. It's way over there.
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of heart-to-hearts in this city that you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, there's like heart-to-hearts that you can do like on both sides, I think, on the bottom level. Then there's some like sporadically on the top. Mm-hmm. There's one, I think, by the throne room. There's one by like the, what you call it, like the royal house.
Yeah, like Melia's villa.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's one there. I think there was one in the room that you were kept in. So I mean, it's like, they got them all over the place here.
Oh, Danny, we can view this one now. Okay, brother and sister. Let's save because I don't remember exactly what to do. And it's always nice to save just in case, because I am going for 100%. I want to make sure everyone is happy.
Alchemoth is a wonderful city, don't you think, Dunban?
It is indeed.
My heart belongs in Colony 9, but I'd love to live here someday.
See? Fiora gets it! Fiora gets it! It feels a little, spacious for you.
What are you talking about? I like big places.
I could get used to it too. The technology is incredible, for instance. Especially the weapons.
You never change, Dunban. Always on about fighting.
That's me, a born and bred killing machine. So, Riona?
You know there's more to you than that, Dunban. I heard you saved everyone's life, and more than once.
It's nice to know I'm appreciated around here.
I wonder if I should try and move here one day.
You were serious about that?
I can hardly go back to the colony looking like this.
You worry too much. those are good people back home. It'll be like you never left.
Are you sure? 'Cause I'm not.
Of course I'm sure, Fiora. They owe you. When times were bad, your smile saved them all.
That's nice of you to say.
I'm sorry about all this. I should have done more that day.
It's not your fault, really. And I've gotten used to this body. For better or worse. I'm the one who should be doing more to reassure you. You really don't need to worry.
It's fine, Fiora. Hey, when we get back home, will you make my favorite dish?
One Dunban special coming up. But you and Shulk need to work on your vocabulary. If I hear, yeah, great, thanks, one more time.
I'm honestly bad with that myself, but... It's like, I really do appreciate your cooking, it's just, I don't know what else to say that you haven't heard already.
Right.
I mean, apologies are another thing, too. It's like, how many more times can you say sorry? Say sorry in Spanish, Japanese, French, or I love you? Actually, no, I love you is a lot more, flexible. Why don't we check out the Imperial Villa? I know it involves Fiora and Sharla. Oh, Fiora and Melly. My mistake. Okay, so there's something over by Aerith Sea that I saw. It's adjacent to Hovering Reef 10. I can never get tired of Aerith Sea.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we in agreement that Aerith Sea is our favorite area in this game?
I loved this. Like, at night with the freaking shooting stars, it's like, I want to live here!
While it's obvious for why I would want to live there,
Like, it's just so fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And with it being a tropical area, it would be nice to live here and just take a dip in the water. I mean, don't swim too deep, obviously, because you'll fall down into Machna, but, Alchemoth is nice, and Brian is back. Then Eggman drops off and goes, fair realist! I cannot do Eggman.
That's okay.
For the life of me, I can't do Dr. Eggman's voice for shit. I can do Sonic fine, but never Eggman. Okay, so there's a side quest here that we can take. And actually, there's a heart-to-heart here too, but we'll view that later. For now, there's someone on the far end. Yeah, I got a coworker tonight, so tonight went from easy to effortless. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so Jarek is our individual for the day.
Yes?
You transported over here from the lighthouse, didn't you? Did the lighthouse manager tell you about the problems there? Well, we've got a fair share of problems over here as well. Some Hodes attacked and damaged one of the turbines.
That is a worry.
That it does. Is that grammatically correct, Unban? Think you could help me? Then I'll be able to get to the lighthouse. I have two problems that I would like assistance to solve. First, I need you to help repair the wind turbine. Then I want you to punish the Hode leader responsible. Are you willing to help? Sure. Wow, we have a lot of side quests, actually. We need 3 pieces of luxury hode wood to fix the wind turbine. The hode leader of Funeral Gozra is on an island near here. It won't be easy, but I believe that you can succeed. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. I too will give it my best shot. I tried to copy you, but never mind. It's no problem. Come on, let's get to work. Melly is so cute! That counts as praise, so 5 more points. Okay, hang on. Let's collect these collectibles, and then... we'll walk this way. Oh. Oh, I guess it was up there. I never remember the exact location of that heart-to-heart. It involves Dunban and Sharla. So we'll go around. And here we are. A gift for a loved one. Dunban, you look happy. I know. You're getting married. And to whom exactly? Alright, that was just a wild guess. What's up? Fior gave me the most remarkable present. Oh, is that what's in your hand? It is indeed. It's a rare insect, found only around Colony 9. Take a closer look if you like. Ooh, I hate creepy crawlies. I'd love to. Thank you. Well, it does look unusual. We don't get those at Colony 6. She remembered the exact type I like. Ah, no wonder you're beaming. Wouldn't you be if someone gave you something you liked? Yes, getting presents always feels nice. If it's something I like. Yeah, it can be annoying to get something you have no use for. Like, fruit? I don't like fruit. If someone gave me fruit, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Eat it?
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, what do you think? It's like, Dunban, I love you, but you can't be that dumb.
But the thought is still nice. That's very true. But some people are particularly clueless. The other day, Schultz gave Ricky an old machine pot, for instance. He did? What was he thinking? Everyone knows if it's not food, Ricky's not going to be interested. I was there. Poor Ricky. He was so confused. I just stood and laughed. Oh my god! Shulk's a bit slow in the uptake. Maybe he'll get the hang of these things someday. He certainly needs refining. He hasn't been giving Fiora anything ridiculous, has he? I hope not. If he did, Fiora would give him an earful. You really worry about those two, don't you? That I do, Charlotte. Because Shulk's the only one to marry Fiora. I know it. Hello! Bionis to Dunban! Oh, sorry, Charlotte. I was thinking about a present to get Fiora in return. Any ideas? Okay, so one thing about Xenoblade that I think I'll have to concede is that I think in some areas it does fail the Bechdel test, I think it's called. You know how, I think it goes, a woman talks about a man in some way, or two women talk about a man, and if they do that, it fails the test.
Yeah, I heard some bullshit like that. I mean, it's like, I mean, I get the idea that it's like, you know, yeah, like, you know, I think the original concept is supposed to be that it's like, you know, that's like, you know, yeah, women, you know, they shouldn't, if their only role in a story is to just be the girlfriend and nothing else, it's like, yeah, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm inclined to partially agree, because, spoiler warning, a lot of Fiora's heart-to-hearts involves her and Shulk in some way. Not all of them, but a great number of them are. But even then, Fiora, thankfully, isn't relegated to just being the girlfriend. She has her own strengths.
Right.
Like, have you seen the way she went out in Colony 9?
Right. You know, I think, and it's like, you know, I think it's just like, you know, when you limit, when you take a female character and you literally limit them to just being nothing more than the girlfriend, it's like, you know, they can be a nice character. I mean, it's like, take like Erina, for example, in JoJo Phantom Blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much her character trait, is Jonathan's girlfriend. And that's it. You know, it's like, you know, fortunately, you know, Battle Tendency tried to, you know, add a little bit of spice to her, even though she's an old lady at that point. But, you know, in Phantom Blood, you know, it's like, you know, yeah, she's a nice character. She's sweet and stuff. She cares for Jonathan. That's nice and all. But when that's all there is to the character, I'm sorry, that's a boring character.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, that's where it's like, you know, that's why I think, like, when it comes to the Bechdel test and stuff, that's where it's like, if that is all there is to, like, the female characters, like, I am here to be a love interest and nothing else, it's like, yeah, that is signs of a boring fucking character. It's just, I think some people take it a little bit too far, where, I mean, it's like, you know, God forbid, heaven forbid that, you know, a woman, you know, happens to get a crush on somebody. And heaven forbid if that happens to be a guy, that's suddenly fucking bad now. It's like, I don't see why a woman or a man for that matter, if they talk about romance, why is that a fucking problem? I don't see a problem in it.
Right.
You know, it's like, I agree, it should not be all there is to the character, but I mean, if it's just a small facet or something, I mean, that's what that's what makes us fucking human.
Alright, we almost got it. Okay, let's do Airfang. Wild Down. Charla, you can do Headshaker. If you can do a headshot, that'd be nice. I'll do Cross Impact. Alright, Funeral Gazra's dead. Again. I know we fought them earlier. Let's get back to the Hodewood thing. But yeah, Fiora is by no means, a bad character. Well, she does, talk about Shulk a lot. Well, everyone seems to talk about Shulk whenever they're around her. Again, keep in mind, they've been pretty much inseparable when they were children. Like, we've seen this in action, and we've been told about it by Dunban. So, of course she would see him as being important. And again, the whole reason Shulk was out there in the first place was because of Fiora.
Right.
I mean, do I wish they would have expanded on Fiora's character outside of him? Totally. But that doesn't mean they didn't do it at all.
Yes?
Right. Well, I think also the problem that, you know, that kind of exacerbates the whole thing is the fact that Fiora, like, even, it's like, you know, yeah, we got her for a little bit at the beginning, which was good. And then it's like, we got her back, and we got her back so late into the story. That's where it's like, you know, if she was brought back earlier, perhaps, or something, that maybe that could allow opportunities, you know, to help expand the character. But it's
well,
like,
then again, that's
point,
also what
like,
heart-to-hearts are for.
Right. And that's where it's like, yeah, because pretty much now that she's back into the story, you know, I mean, you know, if you don't spend your time to doing all the side quests and doing all the other shit like what you're doing and what I was, you know, doing, you know, for the most part, if you were just sticking to the story, I mean, you're relatively close to the end, like relatively close. I'd say you're easily like, what would you say? Like 85% done with the game? If you're just sticking with the story?
I'd say 75% done with the story. The arc on Mechonis doesn't last very long if you rush through it, but seeing as I'm not rushing through it, there's plenty more to see.
Right. Yeah, that's why I said, like, if you were not gonna take the time to do all the side quests, to do the heart-to-hearts or something, you're just saying, nope, fuck it, I'm just sticking with the story and I'm just gonna plow through it.
Yeah. You've collected all the materials we need? That was quick. This is a really great help. I hate to ask, but could you please use them to fix up the wind turbine? Just select the planks in place and it should work. Thank you. Why can't you do it? Aren't you in charge of the ether plant? Anyway. I guess we can do that for him. Doesn't make sense because isn't this his job? But, you know. And apparently sticking wood in there fixes it.
Okay.
Bye, Ryan. Okay. Thank you ever so much. The wind turbine seems to be back in perfect working order. Yay! Okay, but there's something else.
Yes?
It appears that you have done everything I asked of you. The wind turbine is once again working perfectly, thanks to you. I could hear the Horde leader's death cries all the way from here. I won't have to worry about him anymore. Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. Right on. Well with the effort. I will try not to let those Hordes do any more damage. I'm so glad I turned to you for help. Hold on there. Can you hear that? What's that flapping sound? Sorry, I've got to hide. Take care of those things. Wait, what? Suddenly Horde attack! Cronies of the defeated Horde leader want revenge. Okay. Confusion to kid knows. Alright. Why don't we test out these sword drones? Isn't that the coolest thing? There should be like a 4-second delay, I believe. And dead.
Yeah, really. It's like, yep, no contest.
Alright, Jarek, where are you? Ow. Wait a minute. Do they physically react when you fall down? Hang on. I need to do that again. Sorry, Fiora, but I'm gonna use you as a test subject. You have a Mechon body, it should be fine, right? I don't think I'm particularly, happy for- Oh god! Brian's gonna kill me.
For just
They
having
do!
to continuously jump off a cliff?
Their faces actually, do the ouch expression. Okay, Jarek.
Yes?
That was terrifying. They were really out to get us. They must have come for revenge. I suppose it's only natural. You did kill their leader. You asked us to kill their leader!
I know, really?
It's a good thing you were here. If I was by myself, those things would have eaten me for sure. Right. I am going to repair the lighthouse. But I thought we already repaired the... What? Thank you for everything you've done to help. Seared Lighthouse will be in danger if I don't go soon. I must hurry. Alright, well... That's done. Alright, Charla. Main cats for Fiora. Oh! Sorry. Fiora really likes Happy Rabbits. Again, it's weird how they say that she likes vegetables, but, she likes animals just as much. In fact, one of her favorite items is known as the bloodworm. Alright, that should do it for now. Wait, hang on. I gotta appease Melly. Okay, I think it worked. I mean, hearts popped out. Her affinity didn't change, but hearts popped out. Melia, do you like Fiora now? Okay, that was embarrassing. Okay,
How's things?
Shaylin. Hello? You are Hyantia, aren't you? Danny, I think this is the start of something. I am.
Okay.
Sorry for asking such a silly question.
You're certainly a cute one, but you look like you can handle yourself. There's no need for flattery. What is it you want? Oh, you must be shy. Do you know the job of this lighthouse? Of course I do. It serves to suppress the activity of monsters at Aerith Sea. That prevents them from attacking Alchemoth. It is a very important installation. You're right. Everyone knows the lighthouse has had some problems recently. So I asked, Jarek to, why are you acting so nervously? That's not important now. It will take quite a lot of time to repair. If any monsters attack, we'll be completely helpless. I see. I suppose we could protect you all until the repairs are finished. That's an excellent idea. Are you sure? Trouble at the lighthouse. We need to defeat 3 decay echidnos only at night, which is what it is right now. Thank you so much for all this. Suddenly the echidnos show up! It's fine during the day, but the monsters are active at night. We would all be so grateful if you could protect us at night. We're relying on you. Alright. Let's do this.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
Actually, it gives me an opportunity to try out Summon Ice. Alright, one's dead. There it is. Let's press on and on and on.
This represents no problem whatsoever. This should be easy.
You know what? And unleash it. Alright, one more. Well, gee, Ryan, it's almost like we're over-leveled. Yay! You said that already.
How's things?
We are all very grateful. Thanks to you, the lighthouse could be repaired. I knew I could only trust someone who knows how important it is. Splendid. I'm glad we could be of service. The lighthouse once again has all 4 of its lights. Hopefully, Aerith Sea will be a little safer from now on. I'm extremely grateful for your help. Think nothing of it. We simply did what we had to do. I have one more thing to ask of you. I expected as much. What is it? I would like you to thank Jarek for me. You can tell him yourself. There is no reason to be reticent. I can't. If there's no reason to be reticent, then can you not tell him? Why me? You should tell him yourself how you feel. I decline your request. I understand. You are reticent as well. Do not speak as if I am like you. I am not reticent. It is just that I am unaccustomed to doing such things. You have to get used to it at some point. You must not go through life always hiding your true feelings. I said I am not reticent. Good luck.
Guess what? Hang on. Melly's reticent. Melia's reticent skill branch has been unlocked. So Danny, did you know that you can unlock new skill branches?
Yeah.
Oh.
I unlocked a couple of them. I know I didn't get around to unlock. I know I didn't get around to unlocking all of them, but I did unlock a couple.
Okay, so first and foremost, 30 points for cuteness. And second of all, reticence prioritizes ether defense. I don't think I want to go to it just yet, but I'm glad that we got it out of the way. Come to think of it... before that, let's see what we can do with this heart-to-heart right there. Ricky and Fiora need to be at max affinity, which we're nowhere near close to yet. Let's go to Colony 9. And we want Shulk in the lead. I don't know if we reached that threshold yet, but if we did, I would like to do just that. We need to look for Desiree, first and foremost. Are you ready to talk?
Hello.
Not yet. Okay. Nothing yet. Oh, the cylinder hanger. Okay. Ryan and Melia need to be at wide affinity for that one. There is one in the Hyantia tomb, believe it or not. It's right over there. Wait, is it? Oh, I was going to the wrong place. Yep, echoes of ancient times. We're just getting a lot of heart-to-hearts out of the way. Between Ryan and Melly.
It doesn't matter how many times I come here. It still amazes me.
It's impressive, all right. Can't believe it's so old.
Do you not have such ancient architecture near your colony?
Nope. Not still looking all shiny new like this. Magmel Ruins is the closest, but it's taken a beating over the years.
Then it truly is a unique place.
So that globe thing, what's that all about?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer. It's a mystery to me too.
Let's go and take a look. I guess you wouldn't know, but that thing wrote this up good.
Then my guess would be that it's the nerve center of the tomb. Perhaps the tomb's defense systems were activated.
Do you know how it works? Ether or something, right?
You're probably correct. But how is that possible? This was built many years ago. The technology to extract high quantities of ether energy is new.
What's Holmes to do with that? Mind sharing it with us? We're a bit behind with stuff like this. Floating cities, flying machines are a bit advanced for our lot.
If you're in need of a technology, we'd be happy to share it with you. We High Antia will no longer shut ourselves away to others.
So you help us? Brilliant! No more getting shouted at by old Square Tash. He hates it when we don't find cylinders.
Who is this Square Tash?
Ah, forget it. It's nothing. Just me blabbering on. You reckon one day we can make one of those airships you have? It'd be amazing. I've always wanted my own plane. Cheers, Melia. It's gonna be great.
I feel we've drifted slightly from the subject at hand. Regardless, from now on, the High Entia and Homs will work together. Hand in hand, we'll restore Colony 9 to its former glory and beyond.
Melia is so tiny. It's like I just want to pick her up and go, look how small you are.
I was like, look how small Ricky is.
Come to think of it, I think Ricky has his own heart-to-heart in this area. Oh, but first we have a lot of quests to accept. Yeah, a lot of side quests. So there's one way over there. Generic quest. Challenge 1. How did I not find that one? I swear, Frontier Village is huge. And thank God most of them aren't timed. Right. And another one. 2 magic stones from, Dionysus and Magna Forest. Oh! We already finished that! Don't you just love it when you finish the side quest without even trying?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Melly and Fiora need to be at what affinity for that one? Huh. I thought it was green, but okay. I can't get into specifics, but, Melia had a particular temperament that is kind of, hostile. Rasha.
My Nisipon Cherry doesn't seem to want to spend time with me. She's my only relative, though, so I want to be close to her. I'm here to listen. Yes, we might be able to help. Cherry's Mama Pon, my sister Pon, is no longer with us. I feel I should be like a Mama Pon to Cherry because of that. Why don't you get a present? Maybe something she likes. A present? What should I give her? I tried to give her a ring and some flowers before. She wouldn't accept them, though. Is there something that she needs? You should know because you're always looking over her. Now that I think of it, she said she needed some filtered water. She must need it for her work. Would something like that be okay, I wonder? Okay. If you find some filtered water, would you take it to Cherry? Would you take it to Cherry for me? If I brought it, she probably would not accept it. Oh, no. I don't want to trade. Okay. Sparkling Pool. I know where that is.
Okay, I just... Sorry, I just remembered that one side quest involving a comment from Rhine. It involves that little yellow Napon named Papiki, and there was a side quest where there was this weird noise that happens at night, and it scared Papiki, and he wants us to check it out, and he thinks it's a ghost. And then Ryan's like, I ain't afraid of no ghost. I'm gonna beat up that ghost so hard it'll be wishing it was dead. That is by far one of my favorite commentaries ever. I want to jump. I want to jump. No, 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 too far. Sorry. Fiora, stop puking. Alright, Sherry.
What's that you say? You have something for me? High quality filtered water? Friends sure I can have this? But why do friends give it to me? So Rasha told friends to... I don't know. I guess I'll take it. Thank you. I heard you were able to get the water to her. I do hope Cherry goes from strength to strength at work. I hope we bridge the gulf between us, even just a little from now on.
And then...
Tati was singing a lovely song. I wonder where he landed. I want to try singing too.
Okay.
At this time of year, a lot of Magna and Luca migrate to this area. My Nisipon is scared of bugs. Could I ask you to do some pest control? I would do it myself, but I'd get the thrashing of my life. I can't hold a weapon properly because of an old injury. And of course, everyone has that allergy really bad this year. My head is all bunged up. So, could you get rid of the Magna and Lucas for me?
Okay.
Thank you. Would you mind then telling Cherry that you got rid of them? We can do it. It may not be easy, but with you I feel inspired. You taught me the importance of seeing things through.
Alright, so... Yellow Flower Grove is right there. Stay away, Dinosaurus. I just took out some trash and saw a fox. He just looked at me and walked away. Kind of reminds me of how I once saw a raccoon while I was throwing trash away in college. We just looked at each other and then it ran away. I also see the melee counter went up more. It did.
Oh, what you call it, Jordan? I'm starting to yawn, so I think I'm gonna start getting ready for bed.
Okay, you do that. Thanks for sticking around for so long.
No, no problem. Yeah, alright, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alright, see you later.
Alright, see ya.
Oh, it's team waifu. I can see why you would name them that, but Charla, Melly, and Fiora are way more awesome than just being relegated to waifu status. They are the strongest women on Bionis. That is a fact. Fiora herself says so.
Friends bash Magna Luca? Why did friends do that? I know. Rasha told you to. Tell Rasha to mind her own business.
Wow. Oh, totally. They're just triple S tier waifu. Yeah. Melly is quadruple S.
Well done. Thank you so much. That's a relief.
Good, it was our pleasure.
I am sure they can see the extent of your compassion. Having myself been saved by you, I am certain of this. What a sweet thing to say. Thank you, Melia. Cherry said I should mind my own business? She needs to learn some manners and grow up.
Yeah, so there's some tension between the two.
Do friends know who Most Amazing Nopon is? I'm here to listen. Ricky, listen for Charla.
Thanks, Ricky, but there might be something you don't understand.
It Nopon Sage, of course. You live by waterfall. If you ask Nopon Sage to grant your wish... Ah, Papiki almost revealed a secret. Papiki still believe in Nopon Sage? Hee hee, little Pon's so innocent. He do exist. He do exist. Friend and Papiki saw Nopon Sage near waterfall. Friends not want to see Nopon Sage? For Nopon Sage like to eat, so friends should bring him food offering.
Of course. 4 banana crickets and 4 soft sea cucumbers.
Oh, grown up Nopon say Nopon Sage not exist. Papiki want to meet Nopon Sage and prove everybody wrong. To meet Nopon Sage, friends must make offering. Papiki make list of what to bring. Bring these Papiki before friends forget. Wow! Shara is Heropon just like Riki! It's an honor, Riki. But we'll need your help too, oh mighty Heropon. Alright. So it seems like we can find everything in Machna. We'll start here. Oh, thank God, the monster's not here. Oh wait, I don't think that's far enough. Ooh. And then Ricky died. I should have went further out on the bridge. My fault. Then the village cheer as they are finally rid of him. The monsters. I know, right? Okay, let's go further. Then we jump. Yeah, much better. I kind of like how the water looks a bit muddier here in this game. In this version of the game, rather. Okay, the unique monsters over there. Ah! The collectible despawned. Agile Abatro. Albatro. I missed her. I missed her saying that too. Ouch.
Hang in there. Just a little longer.
I never knew this was here. Huh. Alright, that's all the soft sea cucumbers. Now we just need to find the rest of the benign crickets. Something tells me... Huh, apparently they're still in King Agni's tomb. Please don't show up. Alrighty.
With these, Paviki can make lots of offerings to Nopon Sage. Yay, yay, happy! Riki really happy. Paviki prepared offering right now. Come call on Paviki again, friends. Offering for Nopon Sage ready. Take offering to where Nopon Sage lives. Paviki want grown-ups to go see for selves that Nopon Sage exist. Even if Paviki say he knows Sage, no grown-ups believe Paviki. Make offering when there is rainbow over Magna Waterfall. Then Nopon Sage will come out. You mean he only appears when there's a rainbow? Do you think he'll cross the rainbow bridge to come and greet us? Nice hom-hom lady looks so pretty flying over rainbow. Well, I can't fly, but I'm flattered you think I look so pretty. Nopon Sage appear when they're big rainbow over waterfall. So friends, timing must be right. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. Fiona try her bestest, so Riki try his bestest too. Thanks, Riki. Right, let's do it. Ask Sage to grant that Paviki be able to eat any food. Paviki want to be able to eat bitter kiwi for first time ever.
And I think we'll save that for the next session. So tomorrow we will stream a little bit more. So Mario gets PTSD when he hears Rainbow Bridges, or anyone who played Mario Kart. So yeah, let's save here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.